Installing the panel. Turn on auto trading in the terminal. To do this, click on the auto trading button. In the navigator window, go to Expert Advisors, then to Market. Right-click on the trade panel and select Attach to Chart. In the window that opens, go to the General tab and turn on the Allow Algorithmic Trading. Go to the Input Parameters tab, set the trade panel ID parameter to a unique number, and click OK. If more than one panel is installed in the terminal, then their trade panel's IDs must differ from each other. For example, if we install 3 panels in the terminal, then we'll set the first panel ID to 1. The second ID is equal to 2. The third ID is equal to 3. After launching the application, go to its settings and set a unique number for the order ID parameter. Then click OK. If more than one panel is installed in the terminal, then the order IDs must differ from each other and must not be equal to 0. For example, if we install 3 panels in the terminal, then we'll set the IDs of the first panel to 4. The second identifier is equal to 5. And the third ID is equal to 6. If the order ID is 0, the panel will manage all orders on the trading account, regardless of who opens them. A value equal to 0 can be used provided that only one panel is working on your terminal. The toolbar. The toolbar is designed to switch the tabs of the trading panel and consists of the following elements. Collapse the toolbar. Go to the settings of the trading panel. Make a screenshot of the chart. Show the order labels. The panel trade report and risk manager. Information panel. The schedule management panel. Trading panel. The CCA order panel. The general closure panel. Task panel. The trailing stop panel. Breakeven panel. Partial closure panel. Notification panel. You can use the settings to change the layout and appearance of the toolbar. Hide unused buttons. Set the sequence of the buttons. To set up a screenshot, go to the Screenshot tab. Here you can set the screenshot format, screenshot size. Hide the graphical elements of the panel from the screenshot and create folders for easy sorting the screenshots. You can also enable automatic screenshot when making certain trades operations. To go to the screenshot storage location, click the File button in the upper menu of the terminal and click on Open Data Directory. In the window that opens, go to the MQL5 folder, then to the Files and Charts. The Trading panel. The Trade panel is designed to perform basic trading operations. It consists of tabs and blocks installed in them. To set up tabs and blocks, go to the Trade panel and in the Settings. Enable the required number of tabs and give them a name. Determine which functionality you will use and on which tabs they will be located. Arrange the blocks in tabs, grouping them by functionality. There are 5 blocks for opening orders. The comment to the order is designed to set comment to a new order. The volume block is designed to set amount of risk as the volume of a new order. The take profit to stop loss ratio is designed for automatic calculation take profit and stop loss depending on the set ratio. The block take profit and stop loss is designed to set the size of the take profit and stop loss of a new order. The opening orders block is designed to quickly open an order or open an order using labels on the chart. To configure the blocks, go to the Trade panel in the Settings. Let's start with the settings of the comment block. If you want the panel to save a comment for each character separately, enable Multicurrency mode. If you don't use a comment or use the same comment for all orders, you can hide this block from the panel. To do this, delete the comment or enter the desired text in the input field and hide the block. Let's move on to the volume block settings. Select the method for calculating the order volume. This panel supports 6 volume calculation methods. Fixed volume. When this option is selected, the panel will apply the volume specified by the user, the risk expressed in the deposit currency. When choosing this option, the user indicates the risk in the currency of the deposit, which he is ready to lose in case of closing a position or stop loss. For example, you set the risk to $200, and the panel will select a volume so that when closing a position on stop loss, the loss will be $200. You can also set the risk as a percentage of the balance, as a percentage of equity, and as a percentage of free margin. For example, your account balance is $3,000. You choose the option volume expressed as a percentage of the balance and set the risk at 10%. So your risk in the deposit currency will be equal to $300. The next method is as percentage of equity. When selecting this option, the user specifies the amount expressed as a percentage of the equity for the transaction should be opened. The panel using the amount and value of one of the instrument set by user calculates the required transaction volume. Select the list of buttons that will be displayed on the volume block. These buttons are designed to quickly switch the volume calculation method, so if you don't plan to change the volume calculation method during trading, you can hide this list by unchecking all the boxes. Enable the multi-currency mode if you want the panel to save the specified risk volume for each symbol separately. Set the risk volume change step for the buttons in the panel. You can open multiple orders with the click of a button. For this, choose a method of distribution of the calculated volume between these orders. Volume divided by the number of orders. When you click on the Open Order, the number of orders specified by the user will be opened. In this method, the calculated volume will be distributed equally between orders. Volume multiplied by the number of orders. When you click on the Open Order button, the number of orders specified by the users will be opened. In this method, each order will have a volume equal to the calculated volume. The number of orders is equal to the volume divided by the maximum volume. This method is used if the calculated volume exceeds the maximal allowable volume set by the broker. If the calculated volume exceeds the maximum allowed volume, the panel will distribute the calculated volume among several orders. The number of orders is calculated by the panel. If you've chosen the volume divided by the number of orders or volume multiplied by the number of orders method, then specify how many orders you need to open in one click. Check the box if the field for editing the number of orders should be displayed in the panels. If you use the same volume for trading, you can hide this block from the panel. To do this, enter the volume that will be used by default and hide the block. Let's go to the settings of a take profit and stop loss block. Turn on multicurrency mode if you want the panel to keep a distance, take profit and stop loss for each symbol separately. Enter a multiplier if you want the panel to add the current spread to take profit and stop loss. For example, if the stop loss multiplier is 2, the panel will add double the size of the current spread to the top loss size. The spread value is calculated when the Open Order button is clicked. Check the box so the spread addition settings are applied to pending orders as well. The panel has a function of calculating take profit and stop loss based on ATR indicator reading. To use this function, configure the indicated parameters. Select the time frame on which the indicator will work and its period. Set multipliers for take profit or stop loss. For example, if you set a multiplier for take profit of 3 and the indicator reading is 200 points, then the take profit size will be 600 points. Check the filter box if extremely small and extremely large bars need to be removed from the indicator calculation. This will reduce the impact of market noise on the calculation. Check the box to display the recalculation button on the panel. When you click on this button, the panel will recalculate the take profit and stop loss sizes based on the latest indicator data. Check the box Recalculate when switching the symbol, which will allow the panel to automatically recalculate the take profit and take loss sizes using the indicator each time the chart symbol is switched. The panel has a virtual take profit and stop loss function. Virtual take profit and stop loss differ from the usual ones in that they are executed by a panel. Data by virtual take profit and stop loss are not transmitted to the trading server, and accordingly, they are invisible to the broker. And please note that virtual take profit and stop loss are executed by the panel, so this functionality only works once the panel is turned on. To use this feature, check the virtual stop loss and take profit box. When this function is enabled, the virtual stop loss and take profit checkbox will appear on the panel. Use this checkbox if you need to open an order with the virtual stop loss and take profit. Select the color of the virtual stop loss and take profit lines. Select the price at which the virtual stop loss and take profit will be executed. Let's go to the settings of the Opening Orders block. Select the buttons that will be displayed in the panel. Buttons for opening orders and positions along the lines on the chart. Buttons for opening of positions. Buttons for quicker opening of pending orders. And buttons for opening by stop limit and sell stop limit orders. Check the box so that a checkbox is displayed on the block to set maximum allowable spread. When setting the maximum spread, the panel will open a position only if the current spread is less than the specified value. Check the box so that the input field for the deferred expiration date is displayed. Set the expiration time of the pending order, which will be used by default. This value can be changed from the panel. Select the color of the order opening buttons. To set up order opening labels, click Setting up labels. Select the information displayed on the order opening price label and take profit and stop loss labels. Select which side the labels will be attached to, and in case of a fixed offset, set the offset from the edge of the chart. By default, when opening position, the stop loss and take profit labels move after the price. You can disable this binding by unchecking the Move Label option. Opening orders and positions. For example, we'll use all available functionality to open an order. Enter a comment on the order. Select the amount of risk or the volume of the order. Check the box if you want to fix the ratio between stop loss and take profit. Check the box if you want a stop loss and take profit to be virtual. Press the ATR button to recalculate the size of the stop loss and take profit on the panel according to the set indicator settings. Click the line Sell button if you want to sell. Click the line Buy button if you want to buy. Use stop loss and take profit labels to set their levels according to your trading strategy. For example, support and resistance levels. Set the maximum allowable spread. Click the Open button to open the button position. You can also open positions using the Quick Open buttons. To do this, click the Sell button if you want to sell. Click the Buy button if you want to buy. The procedure for setting the parameters of a pending order is the same as for opening a position. When opening a pending order, along the lines on the chart, first move the order opening price label to the desired price. Then move the stop loss and take profit labels. If necessary, set the expiration date of the order. Click the Open button to open the pending order panel. To open pending order using the Quick Open buttons, first set the order opening price. If you need it, set the expiration date of the order. After that, click the appropriate button. The opening price of a pending order can also be expressed in points. To do this, click the Price button and enter the distance from the current price to the pending order price. Using the lines on the chart, you can also open stop limit orders. This type of orders is available only for MetaTrader 5 terminals. There are 6 blocks for closing orders and positions. The block of partial closing of positions, the block for closing unprofitable and profitable positions, a block for closing all orders and positions, the block for closing buy and sell positions, the block for closing pending purchase orders and the sale, the block that enables the mode in which orders and positions will be closed immediately for all symbols. It can only be used in conjunction with the above blocks. To adjust the color of the buttons, go to the Trade Panel tab as the panel settings. To partially close positions, specify the size of the closed part as a percentage and click the button. Partial closure will be applied to each position. The closed part of each position will depend on this volume. To close orders and positions by type, you can click on the corresponding button. To close orders and positions on the entire trading account, first of all click on Close All Symbols, then click on corresponding button. The block for turning positions. If you click the Sell button, the panel will close all sell positions and open one with a volume equal to the volume of closed positions. If you click the Buy button, the panel will close all buy positions and open one sell position with a volume equal to the volume of closed positions. If you click the All button, the panel will perform the simultaneous reversal of buy and sell positions. A block for locking positions. If you click the Lock Position button, the panel will open a lock-in position, as a result of which the volumes of buy and sell positions will become equal. The Breakeven block. If you click the Breakeven button, the panel will shift the stop loss of each position to the opening price. You can adjust the stop loss offset from the position opening price by setting the offset in the input field. The block Move Stop Loss and Take Profit. It is designed to set stop loss and take profit positions to the general level. Check the box if you need to set virtual stop loss and take profit to the general level. Click the Buy button to change buy positions, Sell to change sell positions, or All to change all positions. Move the label on the chart to the desired price, and then click on Modify button. If you've chosen to change all positions, then you can enter the size of the spread, which will be used as a distance between the stop loss of the buy position and the take profit of the sell position, between the take profit of the buy position and the stop loss of the sell position. The Risk Manager panel and the Trade Report. The panel consists of two tabs. The Report tab, designed for trade analysis, displays a report on the account status and trading history on the chart. To display a report on the current symbol, select the For Only EUR/USDT checkbox. Click the Settings button to select the types of positions displayed on the chart. To adjust the color of the arrows and lines that display the trade history, go to Settings, then go to Color of the trading history. And please note that the trading history on the chart is also displayed by the terminal. Not to clutter up the chart, we recommend disabling this function. The Risk Manager tab. It is designed to control the risks on the account. Shows the profit for the day, week, and month. Shows the number of completed transactions for the current period. Limits daily, weekly, and monthly losses. Limits daily, weekly, and monthly profits. Limits the number of transactions per day. When the restriction is activated, the panel can display a message on the chart, send a notification to a mobile terminal, or send an email. Close all positions and pending orders. Lock positions. Close the terminal unit the next day. To set the risk control, select the desired limit enter the required value as a unit of measurement. Enable the actions to be performed by the panel when the restriction is activated. Turn on the Disable After Activation option if you want the restriction to work only one time. After setting up, turn on the restriction checkbox, and note that each constraint has its own set of actions. The OCO Orders panel. A panel for creating OCO orders. OSO orders are two pending orders linked by mutually canceling function. When one pending order is executed, the second pending order is deleted. To install OSO order, follow these steps. Click the plus OSO order button. Enter the ticket numbers of the pending orders that you want to link together in the input field, or select these orders using the buttons on the chart. Then click OK. You can set an unlimited number of OCO orders for one symbol or for several symbols at the same time. And please pay attention that OCO orders are executed by the panel, so this functionality only works when the panel is turned on. The General Closure panel. The General Closure panel is designed to close orders and positions when the total profit or loss of positions reaches the set value. To close orders or the entire trading account, open the All Symbols tab. To close orders, only the current symbol, open the tab Euro-Dollar only. Select the type of positions whose profit or loss the panel will take into account. Select the type of orders and positions that will be closed when the specified loss or profit is reached. Select the conditions and enter the amount of profit or loss at which the selected orders and positions will be closed. You can enter both a negative and positive number in each field. If you enter a negative number, it must be entered with a minus sign. You can set a total closure for multiple symbols at the same time. Please note that closing orders and positions are executed by the panel, so this functionality only works when the panel is turned on. The Task Setup panel. The panel for setting tasks for opening and closing orders and positions. The task is activated when the set time is reached or when the price touches the line set on the chart. To configure the task setting function, go to Tasks panel tab in the Settings. Select the method of calculating the transaction volume for the tasks of opening orders and positions. If you need it, you can hide the comment and take profit stop-loss ratio blocks from the panel. Select a style for the task lines. To set a task, click the plus Create a new task. Then select Open if you want to open an order or position. Select Close if you want to close positions, delete orders, or delete all tasks. Select the type of order or position to open or close. Select the task activation condition, trend or horizontal line. The task is activated when the price touches the line. Time. Tasks are activated when the set time is reached. Task activation. The task is activated when another task is activated. When you select a trend line or horizontal line, the panel will create on the chart a line that is necessary to move to a required level. Next, choose which way the price should touch lines. The task is activated if the bid price touches the line. The task is activated if the ask price touches the line. The task is activated if the bar closes behind the line. If necessary, select the additional rollback option, which allows you to take into account the price rollback to the line. Rollback, closing bar. Once this option is enabled, this task will be activated once the following events occur. The price crosses the line and the bar closes on the opposite side of the line. Then, after breaking through the line, the price will roll back to the line and touch it with the way you selected. More than one bar may close behind a line. This doesn't cancel the task. Rollback items. When this option is enabled, the task will be activated when the following events occur. The price crosses the line and moves away from it to the opposite direction by the specified distance in points. Then, after breaking through the line, the price will roll back to the line and touch it in the chosen way. The price can move away from the line by more than a specified distance. This doesn't cancel the task. When the time condition is selected, the panel will create a vertical line on the chart, which must be moved to the specified time using the chart scale. You can also enter the time in the input field. When selecting the task activation condition, select the task that activates the current task. The task is selected from the already set tasks. If you need it, you can select the condition under which the task will be deleted. The following options are available. Delete by time. The task will be deleted at the specified time. Delete by bid price. The task will be deleted when the current bid price reaches the specified price. Delete at the ask price. The task will be deleted when the current ask price reaches the specified prices. If the task uses a line on the chart, you can set a specific color for it. If the task opens an order, set the required order parameters. Enter a comment on the order. Enter the risk or volume of the order. Set take profit and stop loss. Set the task line to the desired position. Then click OK. You can set an unlimited number of tasks for one symbol or for several symbols at the same time. And please note that tasks are performed by the panel, so this functionality works only if the panel is turned on. The trailing stop panel. A panel for setting the trailing stop function for orders. Trailing stop is a function that automatically moves the stop loss after the market price. The stop loss moves towards profit and stops if the price reverses. The trading panel saves and applies the trading stop settings for each order separately, which allows you to set different types of trailing stops for orders at the same time. Enable trailing stop only for a part of orders. Edit the trailing stop of individual order, not affecting the trailing stop settings of others. Setting a trailing stop for a new order. Before opening an order, go to the trailing stop panel and set up the trailing stop function. This trailing stop will be applied to each new order. Setting and editing the trailing stop of existing orders opened by the current symbol. Go to the trailing stop panel, set up the trailing stop function and click the Apply to Open Orders. After clicking the button, this trailing stop will be applied to each order open for the current symbol. Setting and editing the trailing stop of an opened order. Go to the Order Management panel, then to the TR tab and configure the trailing stop function. This trailing stop will be applied to the current order. Multicurrency mode. The trading panel can work with all terminal symbols at the same time. This can be done by switching symbols using the Chart Management panel. For the convenience of working in this mode, the panel provides the ability to set the trailing stop settings for each symbol separately. To enable this mode, go to the trailing stop panel in the Settings, Breakeven and Partial Closure, and check the box for Multicurrency mode. When the Multicurrency mode is enabled, you will see on the panel an additional checkmark, Only For. Use this checkbox if you want to apply the current trailing stop setting only for orders that will be opened by the current symbol. The trading panel supports 6 types of trading stops. Classic trailing stop. The stop loss that follows the market price from a given distance. To configure, specify the distance at which the stop loss will follow the current price. The minimum step of a trailing stop. Go on watching to learn more about this parameter. Fractal trailing stop. The stop loss moves along the verticals of the fractals. Fractal is a figure consisting of 3 or more candlesticks, where the central candle is the maximum or minimum in this figure. To configure, specify time frame of the chart for searching fractals, the number of candles in the fractal, the stop loss offset from the fractal. For more information about this parameter, keep watching. Minimum trailing stop step. The size of the spread per symbol. In calculating the trailing stop for the indicator, a chart is used, which is based on the bid price. Since the sell is closed at the ask price, you can specify the spread size so that the function indents the spread size from the calculated stop loss level for sell orders. Trailing stop MA. The stop loss moves according to the moving average indicator. To configure, specify time frame of the indicator, indicator parameters, the number of the candle from which the panel will extract the indicator data to calculate the trailing stop. For more information about this parameter, keep watching. The stop loss offset from the indicator line. Minimum trailing stop step. The size of the spread per symbol, trailing stop parabolic SAR. The stop loss moves according to the parabolic SAR indicator. To configure, specify time frame of the indicator, indicator parameters, the number of the candle from which the panel will extract the indicator data to calculate the trailing stop, the stop loss offset from the indicator line, minimum trailing stop step, the size of the spread per symbol, trailing stop candle wicks. The stop loss moves along the candle lows for buy positions and the candle highs for sell positions. To configure specify the time frame of the chart for searching for candles, the number of candles for which the panel will select the minimum or maximum value for setting a stop loss, the stop loss offset from the candle, minimum trailing stop step, the size of the spread per symbol, trailing stop trend scanner. The stop loss moves according to the trend scanner indicator. To configure specify the time frame of the indicator, the parameters of the indicator, the number of the candle from which the panel will extract the indicator data to calculate the trailing stop, the stop loss offset from the indicator line, minimum trailing stop step, the size of the spread per symbol, and check the profit only checkbox if you want the stop loss to follow the indicator line in the direction of profit and in the direction of loss. The step parameter, the minimum allowed step for moving the stop loss. The shifting bars parameter, the number of the candle whose data will be used to calculate the stop loss level. The numbering of the candlestick starts from 0 and is directed from right to left. The indent parameter, the offset of the stop loss from the estimated price of the trailing stop. parameter start in points. It is the distance from the order opening price to the start level of the function. The trailing stop will start work when the current price reaches the start level of the function. Measure from stop loss. This parameter sets the conditions for enabling the trailing stop. If this option is disabled, the trailing stop will be activated when the current price reaches the starting level. And if this option is enabled, the trailing stop will be activated once the calculated price of the trailing stop reaches the starting level. That means that stop loss will start its movement from the level of the start. And please pay attention that the trailing stop function is performed by the panel, so this function works only when the panel is turned on. The break-even panel. A panel for setting the break-even function for orders. The break-even function works as follows. When the current price reaches the specified distance, the function will move the stop loss to the price equal to the price of opening in position plus profit. The distance and profit are set aside from the opening price of the position towards profit. The break-even function moves the stop loss only towards profit. The function works out each break-even level only once, and you can set an unlimited number of break-even levels. The trading panel saves and applies the break-even settings for each order separately, which allows you to set different settings for orders at the same time without losses. Enable break-even for only part of orders. Edit the break-even of an individual order without affecting the break-even settings of other orders. Setting a break-even for a new order. Before opening an order, go to the break-even panel and configure the break-even function. This break-even will be applied to each new order. Setting and editing the break-even of existing orders opened on the current symbol. Go to the break-even panel, set up break-even function. Then click Apply to Open Orders button. After that, the break-even will be applied to each order opened for the current symbol. Setting and editing the break-even of an open order. Go to the Order Control panel on the BR tab and configure the break-even function. This break-even will be applied to the current order. Multicurrency mode. The trading panel can work with all terminal symbols at the same time. This is achieved by switching symbols using the chart management panel. For the convenience of working in this mode, the panel lets you save the break-even settings for each symbol separately. To enable this mode, go to the Trading Stop, Breakeven and Partial Closure panel, and check the box for Multicurrency mode. While the multi-currency mode is enabled, you will see an additional checkmark Only For. Use this checkbox if you want to apply the current break-even setting only for orders that will be opened using the current symbol. Distance and profit can be set in points. As a percentage of take profit of the order, as a percentage as a stop loss of the order, and the price. When choosing the unit of measurement as a percentage of take profit and stop loss, you should keep in mind that distance and profit will be calculated from the current position of the stop loss and take profit. That means if you or any function changes the stop loss or take profit of an open order, the calculated levels will also change. To avoid this, you can enable the Convert Price Percentage mode in the settings, percentage from stop loss and take profit in points. This mode works as follows. To set the break-even function, you use unit of measurement as the percentage of take profit and stop loss of the order. After setting the order parameters, you click the Open Order button, at which point the panel converts values as a percentage into points. Thus, the new order will receive a break-even function in points, which will ensure the independence of break-even function from the position of take profit and stop loss of the order. The panel of partial closure. It is a panel for setting the partial closure function for orders. The partial closure works as follows. When the current price reaches the specified distance, the function will close the specified part of volume position. The distance starts from the opening order price. The function supports an unlimited number of partial closing levels in the profitable and unprofitable zone of position. The trading panel saves and applies the trading closure settings for each order separately, which allows set different partial closure settings for orders at the same time. Enable partial closure only for a part of orders. Edit the partial closure of an individual order without affecting the partial closure settings of other orders. Setting a partial closure for a new order. Before opening an order, go to the partial closure panel and configure the partial closure function. This function will be applied to each new order. Setting and editing partial closure of existing orders opened by the current symbol. Go to the partial closure panel, set up the partial closure function. And click the Apply to Open Orders button. After clicking that button, this partial closure function will be applied to each order opened by the current symbol. Setting and editing partial closure for an open order. Go to the Order Control panel on the PC tab and set the partial closure function. This function of partial closure will be applied to the current order. Multicurrency mode. The trading panel can work with all terminal symbols at the same time. This can be done by switching symbols using the chart management panel. For the convenience of working in this mode, panel lets you save the partial closure setting for each symbol separately. To turn on this mode, go to the Trading Stop panel in the settings, Breakeven and Partial Closure, and check the box for Multicurrency mode. When the multi-currency mode is enabled, you will see an additional check mark on the panel. Use this checkbox if you want to apply the current partial closure setting for orders that will be opened using the current symbol. The closed part of the position can be set in a fixed volume as a percentage of the current position volume, as a percentage of the initial volume of the position, as the volume that the position had at the time of its opening. When choosing the option as a percentage of the current position volume, you should keep in mind that the volume to be closed is calculated from the volume that the position has at the time of partial closure. The distance can be set in points as a percentage of the take profit of the order and percentage of the stop loss of the order and in the price. When choosing the unit of measurement as a percentage of take profit and stop loss of the order, you should keep in mind that the distance will be calculated from the current position of the stop loss and take profit. That is why if you or any function changes the stop loss or take profit of the open orders, calculated levels will also change. To avoid this, you can enable the convert price percentage mode in the settings from the take profit as a percentage of the stop loss in points. This mode works as follows. To set the partial closure function, you use the unit of measurement as a percentage of take profit or stop loss of the order. After setting the order parameters, you click the Open Order button. At this moment, the panel converts the values as a percentage into points. Thus, the new order will receive a partial closure function in points, which means it will ensure the independence of the partial closure function from the position of take profit and stop loss of the order. Notification panel. The panel for setting notifications. Notification is activated when the current price touches the line set on the chart. To customize the style of the alert lines, go to the Alert panel in the Settings. To install the alert sound file, go to the Sounds. Enter the name of the audio. The selected sound file must be located in the terminal directory in the Sounds folder. To set an alert, click the plus alert button. Select conditions for activating the alert. Select the notification method. Alert. Notification is the form of a message on the chart. Sound. Notification is the form of an audio signal. Push. Notification to the mobile terminal installed on your phone. Mail. Notification to your mail address. To use the push and mail options, go to the terminal settings and enter the notification delivery addresses. For more information, see the instructions for the terminal. Set the number of alerts. Set a timeout between alerts. And click OK. After clicking OK, an alert line will appear on the chart, which must be set to the required price or time. You can set an unlimited number of alerts by one symbol or by multiple symbols at the same time. The Chart Control panel. The panel for switching the symbol on the chart. Go to the Chart Control panel tab. Enable the required number of tabs and give them a name. Select the necessary symbols and arrange them in the right sequence. Check the box Use the chart control panel only if you want to use this window only to switch symbols. Set the number of rows and columns with symbols. Turn on the necessary panel elements. And here you can see the list of symbols that have open orders. The input field for searching the symbol, the field that displays the current profit on the account, column header, the button for setting the color of the symbols. When changing the symbol on the chart, all objects remain visible since the terminal doesn't control them. There is a function in the panel that solves this problem. Check the box Hide graphic objects not from the symbol if you want the chart to display only those graphic objects that were created on the current symbol. Enter the names of the graphic objects that you don't need to hide. If there are several objects, then enter their names separated by commas. Click the Select button if you want to switch symbols on certain terminal windows. Check the box Switch all charts if you want to switch symbols on all terminal windows. Choose the necessary columns with information about the symbol. Specify which side of the chart the panel will collapse. To switch the symbol on the chart, click on the corresponding symbol button. To add a symbol to your favorites, click the button located to the right of the symbol. To sort the symbols alphabetically or sort other values, on ascending or descending order, click on the column header. To switch the display option for profit, positions and orders, click on the column. To set a button with a symbol of a certain color, click the Color Edit button and select the color. The Info panel. It is a panel that displays the current information on the symbol. To configure the panel, go to the Info panel tab and select which information you want to display on the Info panel. The following options are available: the current spread of the symbol, the time remaining until the bar closes on the current time frame, profit of positions opened by the current symbol, the number of open positions on the current symbol, the total break-even price of the positions opened on the current symbol. Show the break-even price on the chart as a horizontal line. The ATR indicator readings. Check the filter box if extremely small and extremely large bars need to be removed from the indicator calculation. This will reduce the impact of market noise on the calculation. Show the power reserve of the ATR indicator. Order labels and the order control panel. Order labels. They are designed to display the parameters of an order or position as well as to go to the order control panel. The order control panel. It is designed to configure the parameters of an order or position, installation and configuration the order or position management functions, as well as perform partial or complete closure of an order or position. To set up the labels, go to the Order Labels tab and the panel settings. Select the information displayed on the order opening price label and the take profit and stop loss labels. Select which side the labels will be attached to. Set the indentation of the first label from the edge of the chart and step between the other labels. To adjust the color of the labels, go to the Label Color. To go to the Order Control panel, click the button located on the right side of Order Panels. The Order Control panel consists of the following tabs. The tab Take Profit and Stop Loss is designed to set and edit take profit and stop loss of an order or position, as well as to change the opening price of a pending order. The Virtual Take Profit and Stop Loss tab is designed for setting and editing Virtual Take Profit and Stop Loss. For more information about the Virtual Take Profit Stop Loss, see the section Trading panel. The Trailing Stop tab is designed to install and edit the trailing function stop. For more information about the Trailing Stop function, see the section Trailing Stop panel. The Breakeven tab is designed to install and edit the Breakeven function. For more information about the Breakeven function, see the selection Breakeven panel. The Partial Closure tab is designed to install and edit the Partial Closure function. For more information about the Partial Closure function, see the section Partial Closure panel. The tab for closing a pending order is designed to delete a pending order. It's needed for setting the expiration time of the order and setting the price, so that when it's reached, the pending order is deleted. The Closing tab for a position is designed to completely or partially close a position. Trading panel settings. The tab General consists of the following settings: panel size, information that will be displayed in the panel header, the side of the chart to which the collapse panel will be linked, the information that will be displayed in the notification pop-up window, notification message delay on the chart, the ID of the orders. The panel signs all its orders with this identifier. This is necessary so that the panel works only with its own orders and doesn't touch other people's orders. If several panels are installed on the account, or experts are installed, then set different identifiers for these applications. If only one trading panel is working on the trading account, then ID can be set to 0. If the ID is 0, the panel will not sort orders by ID. The panel will manage all orders on the trading account, regardless of how and on which symbol they were opened. Set take profit and stop loss for all orders. The panel will set take profit and stop loss for all orders including orders opened from a mobile terminal. This function only works if the panel has an ID equal to 0. Set the trailing stop, break-even, and partial closure functions for all orders. The panel will apply the enable trailing stop, break-even, and partial closure functions to all orders, including orders opened from a mobile terminal. This function only works if the panel has an ID equal to 0. Market. If you enable this parameter, the panel will open orders in two stages. First, it will open an order without stop loss and take profit. After successfully opening an order, it will set a stop loss and take profit, if they were set in the initial parameters of the order. Display the confirmation window when opening and closing an order. It works only if you are opening or closing an order manually, and is designed to protect against accidental pressing of a trading button. Tab. Symbol settings. Consists of the following settings. The amount of commission per transaction, which is taken into account when opening an order. It is technically impossible to determine the amount of commission before opening an order, so you can use one of the following options for accounting the commission. From the last transaction, the commission amount will be calculated based on close positions. Fixed commission. The user sets the amount of the commission for one unit of a volume. Enable multicurrency mode if you want the panel to set the commission amount for each symbol separately. Price deviation is the amount of deviation of the execution price of a market order from the specified price to which the trader agrees. The higher the specified value, the less likely it is to receive a new execution price in response to an order execution request. This parameter is used only for making a transaction in the immediate execution mode. The policy of executing a trade request. Use the position opening price without clearing. This function is only needed for trailing stop, break-even, and partial position closure functions, and is used only on netting accounts when working with futures. The Toolbar tab is used to customize the toolbar. For more information, see the Toolbar section. The Trade Panel tab is used to configure the trade panel. For more information, see the Trading Panel section. The Tasks Panel tab is used to configure the Task Setup panel. For more information, see the Taskbar section. The Alert Panel tab is used to configure the Notification panel. For more information, see the Notification panel section. The Info Panel tab is used to configure the Information panel. For more information, see the Info panel section. The Chart Management tab is used to configure the Chart Control panel. For more information, see the Chart Control panel section. Tab. The Trailing Stop, Break-Even, and Partial Closure panel is designed to configure the trailing stop, break-even, and partial closure functions. For more information, see the section Trailing Stop, Break-Even, and Partial Closure. The Screenshot tab is used to make screenshots of the chart. For more information, see the Toolbar section. The tab Order Labels is used to set up order labels. For more information, see the section Order Labels and Order Control panel. Tab Keyboard Shortcuts is used to configure keyboard shortcuts. Tab Panel Color is used to customize the panel color. The tab Label Color is used to adjust the color of the labels. The tab Color Trading History used to adjust the color of arrows and lines, displaying the trading history in the report panel. The Sounds tab is used to customize the sound of events. Multicurrency mode. The trading panel can work with all symbols from a single chart. This is provided with the switching symbols with the chart management panel. For more convenient work, the panel lets you save settings for each symbol. For example, you can use take profit of 400 points and stop loss 200 points for the euro-dollar. And for gold, the take profit 5,000 points and stop loss 2,500 points. so that the panel saves the setting for each symbol separately and automatically replaces the values as the variables each time you switch the symbol, turn on multicurrency mode. To change the parameter value for all symbols at once, use the Set for All Symbols button.